so to just test the fastapi endpoint that we have, this is where the make file comes in handy. So we'll go back to the main directory, and then we'll just do make backend. So this is just going to bring up fast API. So now we'll bring up Postman, which we've done in the past, and ID 1 is okay. That's not an athlete ID. That's fine. 2554. Okay, that's an internal server error. We'll look at that in a bit. Let's look at all of our athletes. Oops, that's on port 5000. I was testing something before. Or it was on 5001. So, okay, 63008. Okay, so that gives us John Doe as expected. Now, so Postman works great to test with, but if you don't want to install like a third-party application like Postman, there's actually another way to do this, and this might be the preferred way. I haven't done this before, but looking at it, it's actually a lot cooler to do. I'll just drag this over to the screen. So we are on the /docs endpoint. So this leads you into the what are called Swagger docs. Swagger, I believe, used to be an application that was used on its own. When you install fastapi, it actually includes Swagger with it. So what this is doing, I'll zoom in a little bit. So these are the endpoints that you have. So you see we have our post, we have our get, and we have our get athlete by ID, which is the ID that we want to test. And it gives all this handy documentation, basically everything that we have in our doc string, which is really nice. You'll notice too, it actually has the athlete ID in here as a box that you can. Right now, you can't input anything into it, but if you click this try it out button, then we can put in what we had before. Let's just try 1, which we knew was a 404. Execute it, and it says athlete with ID 1 not found. Now let's try something like ABC, which from our last video is supposed to be a 422. So that'll give a validation error up here, which I guess works as well. Now, what was... Okay, I couldn't remember the ID. So, 633085. So, let's put that into here, execute that, and then this is John Doe, exactly who we saw before. So, Swagger just offers us another way to test these without actually having to install something. You'll see that we have the post request here, so we can also click try it out here. We can edit a value in the schema right here. So we can say that like the name is Bill and he's 1 year old. That's fine. Execute that. And you see that we get a response that I was put in as athlete 633086. So let's go back to our this and put in 086. And you'll see that it returns me. And I'm 1 year old. Hooray! Okay, awesome. So this is just a short video. I wanted to show off the Swagger docs as the alternative for testing the endpoints, and I think that it's really cool. That's it for this one, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.